Alright, thank all of you for watching my top 10 best movies of 2013. That is over, and now it's time for me to get into my top 10 worst movies of 2013. And like I said before, I didn't see every movie that came out this year, and all but one movie on this list I reviewed, because, just let me talk about it real quick. I saw the movie and I'm like, that was crap, that was so boring, and I don't feel like reviewing it simply because it was just really boring and didn't deserve attention. But when I was making this list, I'm like, you know what, that's on this list, so I gotta give it attention for that. So without further ado, let's get started.
Number 10.
Alright, coming in at number 10 is Halle Berry in The Call. The Call was such a boring and generic ass movie starring Halle Berry, and Halle Berry doesn't act very well anymore, so you can't rely on her to make a movie good, and The Call just didn't deliver. It had one of the worst endings in a movie that came out this year, and so when I was making this list, I'm like, that movie catches my attention. The Call is number 10.
Number 9.
Pulling its way into number 9 is the movie I told you about before I started this video, and that was Paranoia. Harrison Ford in this movie is like Bruce Willis in A Good Day to Die Hard. It was really, he was shoehorned into the movie, and he didn't, all he had to do was show up for a paycheck. He just had to show his face, like, alright, I'm here, I'm gonna get paid, whatever, I showed up. Paranoia, not good at all.
Number 8.
Alright, number 8 is a movie I saw towards the beginning of the year, and I'm like, that's definitely way high up on my top 10 worst movies. But then more movies came out, and so this movie fell back on the list. Texas Chainsaw 3D. Talk about really bad sequels. Oh my god. This was an official sequel to the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and it just did not deliver because the acting is just so god-awful in this movie. Is just so horrible. All the actors that star in this movie are only in this movie because they did not make the porno that they tried out for before they came here. It's just, this movie just really, it sucks.
Number 7.
Alright, coming in at number 7 is a really bad chemistry cop movie. I mean, how hard is it to mix Men in Black with Constantine? How freaking hard is that? R.I.P.D. is not good. Alright, I like Jeff Bridges and Ryan Reynolds, but these two actors just don't go together. Jeff Bridges is talking like white Bill Cosby, and Ryan Reynolds is trying to get his acting career back up, because ever since Green Lantern, he's just not good. And every time I see a movie of his come out, I'm like, I'm gonna start having a little hope for you, but if you cannot make a good movie, I will give him a solid tip when he delivers my Domino's pizza.
Number 6.
Alright. Coming in at number 6 is Adam Sandler's shitfest of the year, Grown Ups 2. They should just stop with him as an actor. He just absolutely sucks, and every time I see one of his movies, I'm expecting it to be like The Wedding Singer or Happy Gilmore. I'm expecting it to be really good, but I get so disappointed when I leave because I'm like, God, Adam Sandler, what happened to you? What happened to him?
Number 5.
Alright, another really shitty comedy sequel that you know is not gonna miss this list. Scary Movie 5. What the hell are they doing? Why do they feel like these movies deserve to be made? They're not even funny anymore. They lost their funniness after the first movie. Everything after that just sucked. Why do they continue to... I don't even know. I'm not even gonna talk about this shitfest. Nope, pisses me off. Nope.
Number 4.
Alright, coming in at number 4 was the most disappointing piece of shit that came out this year. Die Hard-ish. Yeah, I'm not gonna call it Die Hard 5. I'm not gonna call it A Good Day to Die Hard. This is Die Hard-ish because it is simply not a Die Hard movie. All they did was like, hey, Bruce Willis, come to us and we're gonna put you in a movie. All you gotta do is show your face. And he's like, oh, really? A paycheck? A lot of money? What all I have to do? What all do I have to do? Oh, not act like John McClane, not act like I did in all the other Die Hard movies? That seems perfect. This just pissed me off so much because I love the other Die Hard movies, but this one was not good at all.
Number 3.
Alright, top 3, I had it in this order, but really, they're almost equal, but each one I hate a little more than the last one. They're all horrible. I have had it with these really bad teen love story dramas. Seriously, the host can fucking die. Oh my god, why was this just so... Oh, I can't even... This is the same shitty premise, and it's a shitty movie written by the shitty author that wrote the shitty books, Twilight, and it's basically Twilight with aliens. That is all I can tell you.
Number 2.
Alright, coming in at number 2, I swore to God, for like the first half of this year, I thought, oh my god, this has got to be my number 1. This will forever be my number 1 least favorite of the year. Movie 43, what the hell? Oh my god, I'm surprised this didn't make number 1 because this was really bad. And it's sketch comedy. How can you screw up sketch comedy? Sketch comedy's funny. This is what YouTube is all about. Sketch comedy. No, when you put it on the big screen, it just sucks. You have a bunch of big name actors that were simply in this movie because they were like blackmailed into this. They probably have leverage on every single one of them to be in this movie. It just, no. What the hell? Why? Why?
Number 1.
Okay, coming in at number 1, this was my absolute least favorite movie of the year. And most of you that are watching this are like, where's that movie? Why isn't that on here? What? Why? Where is it? Oh, rest assured, my friends, After Earth is number 1. How can you screw up a movie with Will Smith? And Will Smith isn't even the star. His son, Jaden Smith, the kid who cannot act to save his life, is the main character of this really generic and terrible movie. This is definitely the most generic movie that is on this list. This is one of those movies where you're like, hey, come here, I'm gonna sit you down and force you to watch this piece of shit. And then you're like, wait a minute, that means I have to watch this, and I am never, ever, 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 ever am I going to watch this movie again. If I watch it again, it's because I'm roped up to a chair with a gun pointed to my head with my eyes clawed open. Really, how fucking boring can a movie be? But there you go. That's my top 10 worst movies of the year. Thank you for watching all my videos I've made throughout the year, and keep up because I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna continue to do this. Yeah, I have fun making these reviews. I have fun making these videos. Talking about how pissed off movies make me. It's pretty cool. But thank you for watching. If you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.